Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and it is great to be at Everett High School, home of the Everett Seagulls, as tonight the Snohomish Panthers and the Everett Seagulls play against each other in girls basketball to wrap up the 2019-2020 regular season. And playoff implication as to where they're going to go is on the line. Lots to take place here tonight, including senior night, as they honor three senior players, Kayla Lay, Yvonne Ramirez, and Anna Erickson, and then two senior managers, Megan Lowe and Montana Miller. So that's going on right now, and we'll just have it go courtside, and once they wrap up, we'll get you the starting lineups and everything else. It is STSPN.com. I'm Mark Aucutt, along with Todd Elvig, and senior night here at Everett High School.
And Anna, we thank you. Anna Erickson. And next, we would like to acknowledge Kayla Lay, number 12. Her parents, Steve and Nancy Lay. Kayla is planning on attending a four-year university majoring in chemistry and environmental science. Kayla would like to thank all of her teammates for always pushing her to do her best and always laughing at her horrible jokes. She'd like to thank your parents for coming to the games even when she wasn't there, and at the student section for always bringing a poster with her name on it. You guys are great over there. Kayla loves Everett basketball, and she's going to miss everyone when it is done. And we'd like to thank you, Kayla Lay, for being part of this basketball program. And next we would like to acknowledge number 21, Evie Ramirez. Her father Dino and Margie, her mom, Julie, Lily, Christy, and Daniel. There's many more. This is only part of the family. Evie will attend Skagit Valley College for 2 years and then transfer to a university where she will study to become an elementary school teacher. In Evie's words, I would like to thank my parents for their constant love and support, my coaches for believing in me and teaching me, and my teammates for making my final year of basketball the best one yet. Thank you, Evie. You're awesome. Give her just a moment. And next we would like to acknowledge an awesome manager of this basketball program who's been a part of this program for 4 years. That is Montana Miller. Her mother and Mariah's sisters, Sophronia, Jake, and Madison. Montana plans to attend Everett Community College in the fall to pursue nursing and hopes to become a nurse practitioner. In Montana's words, I would like to thank my mom for always supporting me and pushing me to do my best, and the girls' basketball program for always making me feel so welcomed and loved, even though I could no longer play. And Montana was injured early on in her career and has stuck with this program, done an awesome job. Thank you, Montana. And finally, we would like to acknowledge another manager who's been a part of this student athletic program, Megan Lowe. And her parents, John and Katrina Lowe. Next year, Megan will attend Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, Arizona, where she will study to become an English teacher. And in Megan's words, I would like to thank my parents for being so extremely supportive of everything that I do, for always being patient with me. I also want to thank my grandparents for showing up for me no matter what. I would like to give a special shout out to Mike McCormick for being an amazing announcer. Megan, you're in trouble. But thank you, Megan. And these are our 5 awesome seniors: Megan Lowe, Montana Miller, Evie Ramirez, Kayla Lay, and Anna Erickson. A big round of applause for these awesome seniors.
Wait, before you guys go back, it is also
It's like a loop machine. All around town, trying to get down. It's like a loop machine.
Mike, you have been continuously supportive of the athletes here at Everett, and we are all so grateful for the time and energy you have taken out of your life to be here with us. Thank you for always cheering us on and recognizing our potential, even when we don't win. We are so grateful that you have been the announcer, and you will always be the voice of the Seagulls. We will miss you.
Thank you.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi electric cooling and heating system allows you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. And because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Since 2003, Gamut 360 Holdings has been recognized as a premier local builder of new homes and commercial properties in the Puget Sound area. Our 360-degree construction approach matches first-class materials with the highest construction standards to create truly unique and timeless communities for our Northwest neighborhoods. Visit Gamut360.com and discover the home that matters most to you.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at Everett High School. I'm Mark Aucutt with Todd Elvig, bringing you the action on STSPN.com. Thanks for tuning in, and we got a good crowd here as well as we have people in the stands and viewing. What a beautiful thing the best of both worlds right there. As tonight, the Snohomish Panthers, with a record of 9-4 in Wesco 3A, 9-10 overall, fourth place in conference, play against the Everett Seagulls, and they are 7-6, 11-8, and tied for 8th in Wesco 3A. Girls basketball presented by Speedway Chevrolet in Monroe, and we are really happy to have you tuned in and enjoying what we're going to bring you here tonight as we're going to get to the starting lineups here right away. Let's go do that right now. The head coach of the Snohomish Panthers is Ken Roberts. He is in his 20th season. And before that, it was Mark Albertine. I had him for 24 seasons. 2 coaches in 44 years. That's great stability right there. So let's take a look at his starting lineup. First of all, starting as a 5'6" sophomore guard, Cheyenne Rogers. Also in the lineup, a 5'10" senior guard, Kinsley Gallatin. Starting as a 5'8" junior guard, Kayla Soderstrom. A 5'9" sophomore guard is Ella Gallatin. And also starting as a 5'11" senior forward, Kaylin Beckman. So it's Cheyenne Rogers, Kinsley Gallatin, Kayla Soderstrom, Ella Gallatin, and Kaylin Beckman. And their assistant coaches, Sean Bricks, also on board, Wayne McMaster and Steve Riedemann. That is the Snohomish Panthers. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Everett Seagulls. Their head coach is Jeannie Thompson. She's in her first year as head coach here, and she coached Jackson for 10 very successful years before taking a break to spend some time with her baby, who's now getting all grown up. She also teaches at Sequoia alternate school here in the Everett School District, and her assistant coaches are John Lowe, Gary Davis, and Alex Barashkov. Let's take a look at her starting lineup. First of all, a 5'8" senior guard, Kayla Lay. Also starting is a 5'10" sophomore guard, Ella Sylvester. And last Tuesday night right here against Marysville-Pilchuck, Ella Sylvester lit it up for 29 points, 12 in the first half, 17 in the fourth quarter, or actually in the second half, and she was our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. Yvonne Ramirez starts as a guard post as a senior at 5'6". Also Farrah Parrish, a 5'4" junior guard in that starting lineup. And Anna Erickson, who is a 5'10" senior post, goes for the Seagulls. You've got Kayla Lay, Ella Sylvester, Yvonne Ramirez, Farrah Parrish, and Anna Erickson for head coach Jeannie Thompson. The band is here. We're here. We're glad you're here watching with us worldwide on STSPN.com. Got some signs across the way there, Todd, all over the place actually to honor the seniors. They honored the 3 seniors here tonight for the Everett Seagulls. There they are. There's those signs. Officials are Donnie Johnson, Leslie Tidball, and John Brown. Now, Donnie Johnson has become an overnight viral sensation.
He has.
Due to STSPN's coverage last week, and we'll tell you about that after we take a break here on STSPN.com.
For the presentation of our nation's colors, and remain standing for our nation's anthem. The colors are presented tonight by the Everett Navy Junior ROTC. Remain standing for the playing for our national anthem by the Everett High School Band under the direction of Megan Hitler. and the Everett High School band under the direction of Megan.
Welcome back. Here we are at Everett High School, home of the Seagulls, bringing you play-by-play action for tonight's contest between the Snohomish Panthers and the Everett Seagulls. I'm Mark Aucutt along with Todd Elvig. And Todd, we've been spending a lot of quality time together here over the past couple of weeks. This is my 6th game with you in the last 2 weeks, and I've had a great time.
Absolutely, although I think I'm probably going to go bankrupt now, but...
Because you don't make any money off this stuff. You either reinvest it back into the equipment or you pay us those substantial salaries, which covers our gas and maybe a little something bite to eat. But we do appreciate that, too. Maybe a donut, but we do appreciate that. So here we go. First place team in Wesco 3A. There's a tie. It's Shorecrest and Arlington, but Shorecrest holds the tiebreaker. They beat Arlington earlier this year. Those are your 2 teams on top. Snohomish is 4th. And Everett is tied for 8th. And the top 6 teams get into the tournament. Then the 7th team, Ferndale, coming in. And then the next ones, 7 through 10, actually, from Wesco, have to do play-ins. So that would look like Everett. And they're trying to help their position out here. There's a steal. And that is a great player that we had a chance to see the other night, Ella Sylvester, who lit it up for 29 points. Let's see what she does here in this one. Turnaround. Almost a travel right there. That's good hands-up defense, which we always like to see. We covered the Panthers game against Arlington the other night, and Todd, we know that they were a little frustrated in the sense that they wanted some more things to go their way and fall into place, and I'm sure Ken Roberts, their head coach, has worked with them some to get past that and come out ready tonight to really have a great game against Everett.
Absolutely. He was frustrated as anybody was the other night, and he said, he's got some young players. He's got some players that he's still developing, and he said, they're going to get there.
Oh, yeah, they definitely will get there. Ken's an outstanding coach in his 20th season, and he's got excellent assistants, plus the incredible tradition of a Snohomish High School girls basketball. They finished 4th in state last year. There's a steal. Going to go back the other way. And here come the Panthers in the red uniforms. Everett in the whites. Underneath they go.
There's your favorite chant.
Ella Gallatin. There's D up, D up, D up, D up. The never-ending D up, D up, D up stuff. Okay, that's going to be thrown out of bounds, so now there's a couple of turnovers against the Everett Seagulls. Everett is an RPI of 30 in the state of Washington. Bethel is number 1. Snohomish sits at 27, so these 2 teams are pretty close in the RPI regard, which comes into play as you get into the postseason. There's a shot off the backside of the rim. Ella Sylvester in the perfect spot. Excellent outlet pass. Here comes her teammate the other way. That was really tremendous from both ends. Ella Sylvester got the rebound, and then she fed Farrah Parrish. We are tied at 2.
Boy, somebody's got a really good whistle.
Yeah, you can hear that in the background. Hopefully we're not picking it up too much to drive the fans crazy on the broadcast. That's going to go into back court. Yeah, that's over and back. I didn't see a Snohomish player, or rather an Everett player, touch it. So here we go. We got substitutions, keeping those legs fresh for Snohomish. Or for Everett, that's going to be Emma Larson coming in. Also, it'll be Junior Parrish, who is Farrah Parrish's sister. Farrah's a junior. Junior is a freshman. And someday Junior will be a junior in a couple of years. Everett in those white uniforms. They have nice, good-sized numbers down there. You like that. There's Snohomish with the pick. Now going the other direction. So the Seagulls with 4 turnovers. Excellent fight for the rebound down below. We got a grab. That foul is going to go against Junior Parrish. Her first team foul for either team. We're tied at 2-2. Snohomish got the basket to get on the board, and then Everett's come back to tie. Oh, that is just perfection. 3-point basket. Coming through, Cheyenne Rogers. She practically shot that from Cheyenne, Wyoming. And the pass is what set it all up. So Snohomish with a 5-2 lead. Biggest lead of the game. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter as these teams getting to know each other a little bit here. Inside mid-range jumper. Nice hands in there to try to get a hold of it, and is knocked out to Farrah Parrish. Over on the right side, way off the mark. That was a release by Emma Larson. Everett gets their rebound. Actually, Larson got it back and then throw it away. So now 5 turnovers for the Seagulls, and that's something you got to watch out for. Bounce pass, real smooth, into the mid-range. And that was a great ball movement. Connecting is Beckman, but it was the pass to her from Soderstrom that really set things up. And the Panthers with a 7-2 lead here. That one's going the other way. Everett is really having trouble against that Snohomish defense, Todd. And by the way, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. No, I think Snohomish, they have a very aggressive defense, and I think it frustrates a lot of teams. Didn't frustrate Arlington, but Arlington has the same kind of defense.
Well, I think actually, Snohomish played really good that night defensively. They just had some issues with making shots and layups and stuff, so I know that they were going to work on it on Friday, and that one's going to bounce out of there as I say that. And so 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Todd, you're also lining things up for what playoff games you're going to do coming up.
We are. We're excited. A lot of great games on different nights so that they and a lot of them at one location.
There's Ella Sylvester. Everett moving the ball really well. 3-point game. That came off the assist from Parrish, and that's how you want to do it. Just move that ball really smart. Panthers with the basketball in front court in those red uniforms. Now Beckman looking inside, rifled it in there. Goes the other direction. There's Cheyenne Rogers. She misses on the shot. Good spotting there by Farrah Parrish as here come the Seagulls out of backcourt now. Like that defense right there. Hands up by Ella Gallatin. Sylvester going to try a 3-ball. Too long. Panthers get the board. Here's Cheyenne Rogers. Averages 8 points per game. Into front court now. Watch the Panthers move that ball. That's something they're really good at traditionally, year in, year out, Todd. Beckman, strong rebound. Follow-up not there. Gets it back again. Going to work for her. She bumped her. That's going to definitely be an offensive foul against Kaylin Beckman.
She lowered that shoulder.
Boy, she sure did. That is her first team foul. Each team with 1 team foul. So looking at Snohomish, 4 seniors, 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, 4 freshmen. So they've got some young bodies they're working in to the mix. And the 4 seniors honored when we did that game on Thursday night over at Snohomish. The pass was really good right there from Emma Larson, but Junior Parrish could not get the shot to drop. So Snohomish now with the rebound. They'll come out of backcourt. 2:34 to go here in the first quarter. Panthers up 7-4 in a relatively low-scoring game thus far. Excellent defense. Look at that right there. That was Farrah Parrish. Steals it away from Snohomish, but then Everett throws it away. Snohomish with 3 turnovers. Everett with 7. That is how you do it. Over on the left side, Ella Gallatin. She's now got a total of 4 points. We got a timeout on the floor. 2:14 to go here in the first quarter. It is the Snohomish Panthers 9, the Everett Seagulls 4, and you are viewing and listening on STSPN.com, your home worldwide for high school sports.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Thanks to another great sponsor, GNS Heating, Cooling, and Air Conditioning. Not too far from here. That's where they're headquartered at, right, Todd?
That is right.
See them off the freeway there. Inside, Everett gets it done. Lillian Thompson, niece of the head coach, Jeannie Thompson. Always enjoyable to talk to Jeannie before the games. And Jeannie was battling a bug like I've been battling for the past couple of weeks, and she's been getting her voice back. It's nice to feel mine a little bit more back to normal. That one's going to go out of bounds, last touched by the Panthers. Well, Everett will have the basketball with an opportunity to tie up the game with a 3-pointer. Panthers swarming with the defense there as they put the press on. Everett able to break through. She had a good looking angle on that shot, but had it come off. Sylvester battling for the rebound. helps out right there as she gets it to Farrah Parrish. Parrish will drive into the lane, puts up a shot, does not go in. However, she was fouled. That's going to be 2 shots for Farrah Parrish. That foul is going to go against Avery Albaugh. Her first, team foul number 2. And they finally get things sorted out as Leslie Tidball was trying to get the signal over to the scorer's table. Parrish connects on the foul shot. That's the first foul shot for either team. Here comes the next one.
Got the rebound.
Yeah, did a great job of getting that board. And the shot is going to go, as it turns out, last touch by Everett, out of bounds. You got to like how Parrish did that. Missed the shot, but then got the rebound, comes away with it, but they end up throwing it out. Now the officials are going to talk things over.
Yeah, I think it was.
I'm not so sure that was going to be Snohomish ball. I thought that Snohomish touched it last too, so Everett will have the basketball back. 1:15 to go here in the first quarter.
We've never been wrong.
Not a once. Everett will inbound up top. Oh, man, she had a good shot there and just couldn't connect on it. That's too bad and unfortunate there for Junior Parrish. Looks like we have a 30-second timeout called by Snohomish. 1:08 to go, first quarter. Panthers lead 9-7 on STSPN.com.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Hello, everybody. Thank you to McDaniel's Do It Center. You want to do it? Go to McDaniel's. They'll help you do it. Man, do they have a great variety over there. Oh, geez, that place is loaded. McDaniel's will help you do it and get the job done. Head on over and see them. Inside out, that one's going to come off the backside of the rim. Everett will go for the board, and she may have stepped out of bounds.
No, it looks like a
foul.
No. Oh, yeah.
She did. She stepped out of bounds. So that's going to give it back to the Snohomish Panthers. I have Everett for 8 turnovers. We're just in the first quarter, so they're going to have to get that contained. Panthers with the basketball. Again, it's fun to watch them work this offense, drive in underneath. Kick ball. That's going to go against the Snohomish Panthers. And, Todd, we were talking during the break how neither team is really in sync right now.
They're trying to find their spot here on the court.
Yeah, they are, and there's a lot of turnovers, 12 between the two teams. Oh, that was a great pass and move, but coming through with the hand and they're adjusting for the Panthers was Kinsley Gallatin. Good defense. That one comes off the backside, and here come the Panthers. Good double team on the trap in back court, and she's able to get past it. That's Avery Albaugh. Now the Panthers into front court. Here they come over on the left side outside the arc. Wide open, rimming out of there. So both teams having a little bit of difficulty getting those shots to fall. Shot clock is dead, and lots of time. She didn't need to throw that one up. She almost got it to go in. There was about 5 seconds left, and the buzzer goes off. So we have a low-scoring game through one quarter. It is Snohomish 9 and Everett 7 as we move on to the second quarter. This is STSPN.com.
Since 2003, Gamut 360 Holdings has been recognized as a premier local builder of new homes and commercial properties in the Puget Sound area. Our 360-degree construction approach matches first-class materials with the highest construction standards to create truly unique and timeless communities for our Northwest neighborhoods. Visit Gamut360.com and discover the home that matters most to you.
We are back here live at Everett High School, heading to the second quarter. Mark Aucutt along with Todd Elvig. And Todd, I have something coming through from the Magnolia Quality Control Center to take a look at how our picture looks from down there.
Wow.
As Debbie's filed. That is beautiful.
That's a good-looking picture.
Hello to Debbie Larson down at the Magnolia Quality Control Center. It's like, again, we operate this very much like NASA. This is the Kennedy Space Center, and then we have the Johnson Space Center down there in Magnolia, where we're able to keep an eye on how things are coming through signal-wise. Now, that would be on the 65 inchers. So
oh, yeah.
She's got the 55 in the bedroom, so we know if she switched locations, we would see it from that angle, too. But it's always nice to see. It's great to see the games blown up on a big screen, too.
Oh, yeah.
And that's part of the capability you get there. Underneath, that worked. Soderstrom gets it from Gallatin and puts it in. Panthers up by 5. Oh. Everett tosses it away. That's 9 turnovers. Great pick by Kinsley Gallatin. And the pass to Cheyenne Rogers. Rogers buries the 3 ball, and the Panthers quickly out the gate here in quarter number 2. They lead 14-7. Jeannie Thompson says, I want to talk this over with my troops. Timeout, Everett.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, trying to get down. It's like a loot machine.
Stuff over there. There you go.
I can't see them now. They're behind
them. Here we are. Welcome back to Everett High School. And Todd, you're doing a all points alert to try to find that. What is it? The fire department is here.
Yeah, I saw them walk up the stairs there. But when I was out getting my little goodie
they're
bag,
actually walking out the door now. Hopefully they didn't get called to something, but I think that could be the case.
Well, I saw the fire truck parked out back here, and I thought, well, you know, what great community support is that to have the fire department?
Well, yeah, you want them here to view the game and make sure everything's okay,
not
and not have to put out a fire. Yeah,
yeah, that's right.
Thank you, Todd. So we take a look here, scoring-wise. Cheyenne Rogers is the leading scorer for both teams. Cheyenne has 6 points, has hit 2 3-pointers. Also, Ella Gallatin with 4, Kaylin Beckman with 2, and Kayla Soderstrom with 2. Over on the Everett side, you've got Farrah Parrish with 2, Ella Sylvester with 2, Lily Thompson with 2. And Lillian got a nice basket in that first quarter. 14-7, Snohomish up by 7, their biggest lead of the game, and it's stolen away. Panthers defense has just been superb here in the early going. No matter what they've been working out there, whether you go man-to-man or zone, they've been getting the job done, swarming all over Everett. Kicking it out is Beckman. That was a really good pass by Beckman, and Rogers couldn't get the shot to drop. Now Cheyenne doing a great job herself of getting the rebound. She's going to drive in and is fouled.
The foul was on Everett's number 30, Caroline Jamison.
Caroline Jamison called for the foul, her first second team foul. Each team with 2 team fouls. Panthers will inbound on the baseline, and checking in for the Everett Seagulls will be Lillian Thompson. Here we go. So Lily in the game, 6:36 to go, second quarter. Panthers trying to pick up their 10th conference win of the year. And off the inbound pass from Gallatin to Gallatin. That's Kinsley to Ella. The sisters get it done. Ella averages 14.5 points per game, and she's got 6 right now, tied with Cheyenne Rogers for the team lead in scoring. Over on the baseline, and that was a really well-placed swat coming through that time, Kinsley Gallatin. She's having a nice game. Miss underneath. We got a player stepping out of bounds there on that follow-up. Panthers now with a total of 5 turnovers. Panthers up by their biggest amount at 16-7, 9 points. Game's been tied once. Everett has not led in this game with coming up on 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. But I tell you, Todd, it sure feels good when you start to get your voice back and you have more gears to work with, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because it is tough when you're sitting there, and you got to cough all the time. And underneath, look at that ball movement. That's Kinsley Gallatin to Ella Gallatin again. You got to like that one. That's backyard stuff right there. And the Panthers will pick it off. She threw that one too hard off the glass. Man, poor Everett. They've got 11 turnovers. Panthers with good defense right there as Everett actually able to get it back.
Yeah, I don't think this is anything Jeannie hasn't seen before, because especially with all the years at Jackson, she's a fairly aggressive coach.
Oh, my goodness, yes. I mean, Jeannie's had such a great run as a head coach. Everett or Snohomish up by 11 points, their biggest lead of the game, and Everett is going to cause that one to go out of bounds. It will be Snohomish basketball. A couple of substitutions on each side there. 5:07 to go second quarter. Panthers will inbound on the left baseline. Again, Mark Aucutt along with Todd Elvig here on STSPN.com, bringing you the action throughout the world. We're going to be able to find out somebody watching out there from one of these foreign countries, like Belarus or Belarus.
Belarus, yeah. I wonder if anybody from Belarus is watching.
That would be nice. All right, Panthers with the basketball. Outside they go. That's going to be off the mark. Battle for the rebound, finally ending up with a good effort by Emma Weir, and she left it back. Good outlet pass that time to Farrah Parrish. Seagulls now in front court, near travel. Got Beckman with superb defense herself down there. Look at this. Drive in, that's going to be a Panther getting a hand on it, and Snohomish will get the ball back. Here they come out of back court. It is Kinsley Gallatin to Avery Albaugh. Inside, Beckman. Beckman got fouled, no doubt about that, as she took the pass from Gallatin. Gallatin has been looking fantastic.
Yeah,
Kinsley does not have any points. Doesn't matter. Her defense and her passing has been outstanding. So the foul of that time is going to go against Emma Weir, her first, third team foul. Beckman at the line, 2 shots. Galen has 3 points. That's Snohomish's first trip to the line. Everett, there once in the first quarter, Farrah Parrish going 1 for 2. So the Panthers now with a 12-point lead. Second one is perfect, right down the chute. 13-point lead, 20-7. Everett with the white uniforms coming out of back court. 4:07 to go in the second quarter. Missed shot. Snohomish just looking really poised out there today. Driving over on the right side. You can see how they picked up those 9 conference wins. That's going to come off the front side of the rim. And the Seagulls will come out of back court. Ella Sylvester towards the middle. Junior Parrish over on the right side. Emma Weir underneath. Good ball movement themselves. Emma Larson ends up with it. She averages 7.5. Those are her first 2 points of the game. And that finally ends that skid Snohomish had. You know, it was 9-7 after Everett had scored 5 straight points, and Snohomish went on an 11-0 run. And now it is 20-9. Three-pointer off the rim. Good rebound. Right in the right spot, Kinsley Gallatin. No doubt about that foul. Falling on top of Beckman is Lily Thompson. That's going to be her first foul. Team foul number 4, and it will send Beckman to the line with 2 shots, and she just hit 2 a little while ago. Back into the game for Snohomish, Kayla Soderstrom. Kayla with a couple of points. Also coming in for the Panthers will be Kaylee Cole, and she is a junior. Inbound pass from Gallatin. Smooth as butter right there to Ella Gallatin. Does it again. Now has 10 points, and most of those, 4 of those actually off assists from her sister. Look at this. Panthers in the right place once again. 13-point lead, equaling their biggest lead of the game. Chance to add to it here with 2:46 to go in the second quarter on STSPN.com. Popping out, Snohomish looking around, underneath. Well, that was a great block by Emma Larson. Double team, forcing it outside. It is Ella Gallatin driving in. Another good bit of defense there by the Seagulls. Step in, misses that shot. Now Everett will go chase it down. That's Emma Weir with the outlet pass to Sylvester. Sylvester smooth behind the back dribble that time. She's able to find Parrish. Parrish has it rim out. And getting the rebound is Kayla Soderstrom. Panthers with the ball into front court right now. Good defense by the Seagulls once again. Up top they go. Soderstrom has that rim out. They've missed some outside shots there, Todd, but then they still have that 13-point lead. Lots of turnovers by Everett. That was beautiful. 2 points. Lily Thompson now has 4. And with 1:40 to go, the Panthers up. Doubled score on Everett, 22-11. Snohomish in front court. Ella Gallatin with 10 points, averages 14.5. Gets the ball again, tries to drive over on the left side. Kicks out a pass. That's going to come off the front side of the rim, and the rebound by Lily Thompson. Emma Weir now into front court. Goes to Ella Sylvester. Sylvester between the legs dribble. Oh, looking inside. That was a nice pass. Unable to connect is Emma Larson. Follows up with the rebound. Puts it in, Todd. That was a really good move. And they cut the deficit to single digits. Less than a minute to go, second quarter. Low momentum for Everett will help to carry them into the locker room at halftime. Here's Snohomish in front court. And a soft touch by Kinsley Gallatin. Got it done. Her first 2 points of the game. And Snohomish back up by 11 now. Everett with the basketball between the circles. 35 on the quarter clock, now 17 on the shot clock. Driving the right baseline, that's Ella Sylvester. We got a blocking foul. That is going to go against Avery Alba. It will be her second foul and team foul number 3. 28.6 on the clock. It's a blocking foul, not a shooting foul. We got a player down on the floor there. I don't like to see that ever. That is Kinsley Gallatin, as they're going to have the trainer, or is that Ken? Looking to see who's, I think that's Ken Roberts, head coach. He's got her to her feet, thank goodness. Yeah, you just hate to see those injuries, and she's been having a whale of a first half.
She might be cramping up a little bit.
Could be. That is definitely, I'd say she's the leading candidate for the Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. Even though her sister has 10 points, it's been Kinsley who's been finding her and playing that great defense. Could have sisters named for that, couldn't we? Is that possible? You bring enough T-shirts?
I did not.
Turnover.
She couldn't get it in.
That's 13 now after the 5-second violation. Snohomish with the basketball. Shot clock is dead. 18 on the shot clock. Beckman, double team, puts it up. Good defense once again by Everett. Emma Larson, Emma Weir, the two Emmas getting it down and done underneath. Throw, that's a Panther getting a hand on it. Kinsley Gallatin, 5 seconds. Off the rim, 2 seconds. Got a foul. That's going to be whistled against Lily Thompson, her second. 5th team foul. Panthers with 3. 1.6 to go on the clock. These officials are going to talk it over. Second time in the game they've discussed the situation. Again, 1.6 to go on the clock. And a shout out while we have a second to Fred's Rivertown Ale House. Now, Fred's the actual owner, isn't he? Or is it a guy named Bob?
A guy named Chewy.
Chewy, okay.
Actually, Mark. They call him Chewy because he's got a beard and he's
so he looks like
scruffy.
Chewbacca from Star Wars.
That's right.
I got to go down and see that guy. Just hang out there for a few hours, you know. Fred's Rivertown Ale House, which is family friendly, I might add.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your sponsorship, Fred's Rivertown Ale House. What are these guys going to make a political decision here? Ken's going, what is this all about? Yeah, when referees confer, you also want that decision to be pretty quick because it slows the rhythm of the game down. Panthers will still have the ball, I think. Did you pick up what they were talking about?
Something about a timeout.
Okay, they adjusted 0.4 on the clock. They took it down to 1.2. Well, that was pretty straight on, but she couldn't get it to fall, Ella Gallatin. But the Panthers lead 24-13 at halftime. We're going to the break. We'll be back in about 8 or 9 minutes here on STSPN.com.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Recognized tonight. First up, we have Becca Daniels. She is here in attendance with her mom, grandma, sister, and best friend. Becca is a first-year senior cheerleader. She was an absolute natural, taking tips on stunting and performing right away. Becca's favorite band dance is Sweet Caroline, and we love to watch her perform her sharp cheers and cute dance style. Her most memorable moment is when she met her new best friend after cheer camp. How sweet. Coach wishes Becca would have cheered with us the last couple years, but is excited to see her move on. She plans on going to EVCC for their medical program. Please give a round of applause for Becca Daniels. Secondly, we'd like to recognize Skylar LaPointe, one of our captains. Skylar is here tonight in attendance with her family, best friend, and boyfriend. Skylar is a standout leader and role model to many of the cheerleaders on her team. This is Skylar's third year cheering, and she has grown so much as an athlete. Her all-time favorite cheer is Touchdown, and her favorite band dance is Land of 1,000. Her most memorable moment in cheer was making the team sophomore friend and finding her new best friend. Sophomore year ago. Skylar adapts very well to changes like stunt positions and makes it a point to help others on the team when they need it. Coach appreciates Skylar's adaptability and high standards for herself and others. She plans on going to college to become a child advocacy lawyer. She hopes to get into UW or UC Berkeley. Lastly, we'd like to recognize Kara Wheel. Our other captain, who is here in attendance with her parents. Kara's personality and poise make her stand out as a cheerleader and community leader. In the 2 years she's been cheering, she's never failed to bring energy to our team, hyping everyone up when we need it the most. She's very open about her love for every member. Her favorite band dance is Sweet Caroline, and her favorite memories include leading her team in spirit activities at our summer cheer camp. Kara's drive to lead her stunt group and her raw strength have been an important part of our team over the past 2 years. Kara's happiness is contagious. She always knows how to make us smile and laugh. Kara plans on attending college after she graduates. Thank you, seniors. Yes. Can we get one last round of applause for our seniors?
Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at Everett High School, and our score is 24-13. An 11-point lead for the Snohomish Panthers in girls basketball. I'm Mark Aucutt along with Todd Elvig, bringing you all the action here tonight. And I tell you, the Snohomish Panthers have really played a very strong first half. Kinsley Gallatin with a great job of finding Ella Gallatin for assists. Ella with 10 points. She leads all scorers. And Kinsley's just done a tremendous job offensively and defensively. We'll see if Everett can counter with something strong here in the second half, Todd. They have 13 turnovers is what I have them for. Snohomish with 5, and Snohomish had not thrown the ball away for some time there. Now they will have the ball going from left to right on the screen in their red uniforms, and Everett in their white uniforms. Snohomish with Beckman facing the double team, kicks it out to Kinsley Gallatin, who connects for the three-pointer. Panthers up by their biggest amount, 27-13, a 14-point lead with 7:37 to go here in the third quarter. Now the Seagulls in front court, and watch out for Snohomish playing that good defense up top there as they rotate around. Looks like man-to-man to start things off. That's going to be off the front side of the rim, and getting the rebound will be Kayla Soderstrom. Soderstrom with the pass into front court now. Here they come. And with the basketball, pulling up with a shot and dropping it in is Ella Gallatin. She's got 12 points, and the Panthers up by 16, 29-13. 7:04 to go, third quarter action, and Snohomish making a statement right off. They've got 5 points already against none for the Everett Seagulls. That's off the back of the iron. Everett did a good job of tapping it out that time. It was Junior Parrish getting it out to Emma Larson. And the Panthers now up by 14 points as they work it around really well over to the right side. That was Beckman finding her teammate Cheyenne Rogers, and Cheyenne connects for her third three-pointer of the game. She has one in each quarter, Todd. And the Panthers now up by 17 points at 32-15 with 6:20 to go in quarter number one.
Oh,
I think we got a travel. No, yeah, she had a dribbling violation. Double dribble. Well, let's take a look at how things are for the final Seattle Times State basketball rankings. In boys, Union Titans on top. Wow, they have got an incredible program down there. And who's their athletic director again at Union?
Rory Rosenbaugh.
That's correct. He is overseeing a tremendous athletic program. They also have an amazing band down there. And that is not an extremely old school, but they have been competitive almost right from the get-go, and he has taken them to the next level. The foul that time is going to go on Junior Parrish, her second foul, first team. Then you got Mount Si ranked second, followed by Glacier Peak. We saw them last week. Glacier Peak is 19-0. Then Auburn. How about the Auburn Trojans ranked fourth? Underneath, once again, that is Kinsley Gallatin to Ella Gallatin, who has 14 points. What an amazing combination that has been tonight. And it is a 19-point lead at 34-15. Everett with a swat that time by Ella Gallatin. Great job. Heading up with the basketball is Vera Parrish. Look at this defense by the Panthers. Forced outside. The banker is good by Jamison. Caroline Jamison with her first 2 points of the game, and Snohomish now with a 17-point lead.
That was a lot of work for 2 points.
They sure did, but sometimes you got to work hard for it. Panthers with the ball over outside the arc. That is Cheyenne Rogers with the ball. Now finds Kinsley Gallatin. Look at that. Beckman inside out. That was great thinking, though. Great rebound by Ella Gallatin.
No look pass.
To Beckman. Oh, it works. Kaylin now with 6 points. And the Panthers up by 19 once again. 36-17. Everett has not led this game. It was tied 2-2, and the Panthers have led since that time. So it was tied 2-2. Then the Snohomish built up a 7-2 lead. Then, as that one's going to go out of bounds, it was 7-4. Then Snohomish got it up to 9-4. Everett cut it to 9-7, and then the Panthers took off on an 11-0 run, and they've held command since then. That's a tough miss right there. The pass was right to her from Kinsley to Ella, and Ella just couldn't get that one to fall. 4:30 to go, third quarter, and the Panthers in command of things right here, 36-17. On STSPN.com, Mark Aucutt along with Todd Elvig. Thanks for being with us on senior night here at Everett High School. And we have a foul. That's going to be against Beckman. It'll be her second foul. Team foul number 1, first against either team. And heading to the line with 2 shots will be Emma Larson. So Glacier Peak, then Auburn in boys, then Central Valley out of Spokane, then Federal Way up there. Chiawana out of the Tri-Cities, 7th in boys, 4A. Connects on the first one. Then you've got West Valley of Yakima, Olympia, and Walla Walla rounding out the top 10. We'll go boys 3A next. Garfield on top. Then Eastside Catholic, O'Day. Wilson is 4th. Spokane is 5th. Evergreen of down there in Vancouver, 6th. Seattle Prep, 7th. Marysville Pilchuck, 8th. They got a game going on tonight. And then Mercer Island, 9th, and Kamiakin, 10th.
Did you get a score off that?
Haven't got one yet. I sent one over in that direction, but I don't think I've seen one yet. Let me check and see.
That's a big one.
It sure is. Couple of substitutions. Each team with 1 team foul, 4:01 to go here in the third quarter. Panthers with the ball in front court. There they go with the pass. That's Kinsley Gallatin over to Gracie Van Asche, who misses the shot. And Everett ends up with the rebound. 17-point lead for the Panthers, the biggest 19. Great, strong move. Emma Larson. She's got 6 in the quarter, 10 in the game. Emma on fire. Just doing a really, really good job getting to that basket. There it is.
Wow.
That was from Ella Gallatin. Gracie Van Asche connects.
Talking about taking the wind out of your sails.
Yeah, sure did. They worked so hard to get that basket on the Everett end, Emma Larson, and then Snohomish comes right back at you. Picked off. And again, Kinsley Gallatin just doing such a great job. Here go the Panthers. Down the chute it goes. That's Ella Gallatin. What a great game for her. 17 points, 7 in the quarter. And the pass that time from Gracie Van Asche. And the Panthers up 42-21. Off the glass and rim. Van Asche coming out of backcourt, 2-on-1. Broken up by Everett. And the Panthers not fazed by it at all. They work it out top, outside the arc. Kinsley Gallatin, and it's knocked away. Ends up in the hands of Emma Larson. Panthers with their biggest lead at 21 points, 2:17 to go. Third quarter action. Looks like a Panther got a hand on it that time. Coming out of nowhere is Cheyenne Rogers to get the rebound. She's going to throw it away, though. Didn't lead Van Asche enough on that. Panthers now with 7 turnovers, and Everett throws it right back. So Snohomish with 1:56 to go in the third quarter has the ball and their biggest lead of the game.
I don't think you're supposed to play catch with the other team.
No, sir. Underneath. She traveled, I think. The turnover. So looking at the girls 4A top 10, Woodinville on top, followed by Glacier Peak. Todd is a large stockholder in the Glacier Peak Grizzlies. Big investor when they went online in 2008.
Listen, I'm a big investor, period. I don't know how much money we've paid to sports fees and parking fees. And
yeah. That one's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Everett. Then you've got Rogers, Todd Beamer out of Federal Way, Inglemore out of Kenmore. Chiawana is 6th, Kent Ridge 7th, followed by Central Valley. They're in both top 10s, Tahoma and Bellarmine. So Chiawana's also in the boys for a top 10. It's fun when schools have both boys and girls at state. It's going to be Everett basketball on the baseline. 1:32 to go in the third quarter. Girls top 10 for 3A. Eastside Catholic is on top. Out of bounds, last touch by Everett. 16 turnovers now, followed by Bethel. Again, they're number 1 in RPI. Garfield, they're doing well on both the girls and boys side. They're ranked 3rd. Mount Spokane, 4th in girls, 5th in boys. Shorecrest, who hold the tiebreaker and are in first place in Wesco 3A. Foul is going to be whistled against Savannah Frank Tolentino, her first. Team foul number 2. Snohomish will inbound on the right baseline. Avery Alba, bounce pass in. Ella Gallatin driving to the basket and making it will be Sarah Rogers. So she's on the board now, 44-21. That is a 23-point lead for Snohomish. 1:03 to go in the third quarter. Emma Weir with the basketball. She is able to get it inside to Emma Larson, who misses, and then Snohomish with Ella Gallatin getting the rebound. You know, I think she's had a pretty phenomenal game too. 17 points for Ella Gallatin.
who was your pick early on?
Her sister, Kinsley, who still stands out with all her great assists and defense. Missed shot, 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Ella Sylvester loses a handle on it. Snohomish gets it back into front court. Here they come. Wow, look at that. That was Soderstrom to Cheyenne Rogers. Rogers now with 11, and the Panthers up by 25 at 46-21. Pulling away. That was a missed shot by Emma Weir. Gets her own rebound and then gets fouled. So 6th in girls top 10 for 3A, Arlington Eagles. And then the Lake Washington Kangaroos, followed by the Kennewick Lions.
Is that really their name?
Seattle Prep, Panthers, and Ferndale Golden Eagles. Yes, thanks for doing your research. It is the Lake Washington Kangaroos, also known as the Kangs. And that is the foul against Alba. So at the foul line is Emma Weir. Connects on the foul shot. Yeah, the Kangs. Isn't that cool?
It's awesome.
Favorite probably, well, one of my favorites in the state of Washington would be the Davenport Gorillas. That's not an everyday name. Snohomish with the basketball, and that's the end of the quarter. We go to now quarter number 4. Snohomish up by 24. And we take a timeout. This is STSPN.com.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, trying to get down. It's like a loop machine.
We are all all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi electric cooling and heating system allows you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. And because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
You're watching STSPN!
Well, we just got a score on that boys game over at Marysville-Pilchuck. Tomahawks lead Stanwood 42-17 at the half. Man.
I thought it was going to be a lot closer than that.
Jeez. That is a one-sided game, and Everett with the basketball. I'm Mark Aucutt along with Todd Elvick here at Everett High School.
I'm glad we stuck to our guns.
Oh, as far as going this route? Yeah, well, I think you made a real wise decision staying with this one. With the shot off the rim there. And, I mean, Marysville coming up with a huge lead there in that game. What was that, 25-point lead? But we got to, well, of course, this is a 24-point lead, but still.
No, but it gives us
pretty
a chance.
Competitive.
We just saw Marysville on Friday, and now this gives us a chance to see Snohomish and Everett girls last time.
Yeah, that's right. So there's the shot. It is good. Jamison. Coming out of backcourt, Ella Gallatin. She's got 17 points, leading scorer for both teams. Leading scorer for Everett is Emma Larson. She has 10. Underneath, that's going to be a foul. Driving to the basket is Sarah Rogers. That foul is going to go against Farrah Parrish, her first, third team foul. We got two shots. Rogers at the line for the first time. The Panthers have only been there once before. That was Kaylin Beckman in the second quarter. She went 2 for 2. Now they're 3 for 3.
Boy, I like that last name, Beckman.
Yeah, it just kind of rolls off the tongue real well. Cheyenne Rogers is in the game. Rogers with 11 points. He's scored at least 3 points in every quarter, has hit 3 3-balls. And here's the next one on the way. Rolls out of there, and Cheyenne Rogers with the rebound. Panthers keep it alive. Here they are. Staying alive. Ella Gallatin. Back up top she goes to Kinsley Gallatin. And we got a foul going to the basket.
Snohomish's number 24, Caitlin Beckman, will go to the line.
Beckman's going to have 2 shots.
Foul is on Everett's number 33.
Foul's going to be on Junior Parrish. That'll be her third. Team foul number 4 as Beckman goes to the line. She has 6 points. And connects on the foul shot. Snohomish now 4 for 5 from the line. 6:59 to go in the fourth quarter. Lillian Thompson, Lily back in the game, has 4 points. Departing is Caroline Jamison.
Niece of Jeannie?
Yeah, that's correct. Foul shot comes out, and now for the second time in a row, Snohomish gets the rebound after the missed foul shot, and they're staying right in there looking to build up on that lead, and we got a reach in. That's going to go against Everett. Foul's going to go this time against Farrah Parrish. Her second foul, 15th foul. Snohomish has only committed 2 fouls. Underneath, Beckman misses on that one. Had pretty big step in for it, but couldn't get the shot to drop. That one comes off the rim, knocked around, and we got a whistle at the very end of that. A grab. Foul goes on Ella Gallatin, her first. Team foul number 3, and they're going to give 2 shots to the player here. At the line is Junior Parrish. She does not have any points yet. Now she does. So looking at Everett, they have shot now 7 times from the free throw line, and they have made 5. That's off the front side of the rim. Beckman gets the rebound. Ella Sylvester all over. Ella, who had the 29 points last Tuesday, only has 2 in this game.
Well, that's a testament to Snohomish.
It sure is, because we know she can score. She can light it up. Averages 12.5. With the rebound that time is Farrah Parrish. And now the Gulls in the front court with 6:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Panthers get it away that time. Turnover number 18 for Everett. 5:56 to go in the fourth quarter. Gallatin takes it in, misses on the shot. Strong rebound that time, getting a hold of it with authority is Savannah Frank Tolentino. Frank Tolentino is out of backcourt now, and the Panthers with their 23-point lead. They've been up by 25. That's going to go out of bounds. Here comes Snohomish player. That is Avery Alba, and a couple of subs for the Everett Seagulls. Again, the Seagulls coming in 7-6 in conference play, 11-8 overall, tied for 8th place, but there's a lot of teams really close by each other. You got Snohomish and Edmonds Woodway, as well as Archbishop Murphy, all tied at 9-4. Then Linwood at 8-5, followed by Cedar Crest and Everett at 7-6. And the rest of the pack, Getchell, Stanwood, Shorewood, and Mount Lake Terrace. Shorecrest and Arlington on top at 12-1. Snohomish maintaining possession. Almost. Oops, got a bump. She was just too tight on her. That's Rhea Pence, her first foul. 16 foul.
So Donnie Johnson's just doing a great job tonight.
What's that?
So Donnie Johnson's just doing a great job.
Well, you know, it's hard to top what he did with the 9 attempts to get the ball unwedged between the backboard and the shot clock, which he did last Tuesday, which became a major viral sensation.
On Twitter, yep.
Yeah, on Twitter there. He was actually saying something about it before the game. I said, well, you showed some great athleticism getting that ball down. It only took you 9 tries. Here's the rebound, and Snohomish, God, that's going back and forth. Finally, it ends up in Everett's hands. Here they come the other way. Junior Parrish nearly intercepted, and that shot's going to be a miss by Pence. Good rebound by the Panthers. That's Sarah Rogers as they're up by 23 points. And Kinsley Gallatin will come out of backcourt. Front court now, Sarah Rogers underneath. 2 shots.
I like the double screen they do there.
Yeah, I mean, it's effective for the most part.
They got 2 players going multiple directions as soon as that ball gets past them.
Foul goes against Emma Weir, her second. Team foul number 7, so shots right here. It will be 2. She was in the act of shooting. Miss. A little trouble at the foul line here. After making their first 3, they've kind of gone cold. There you go. 24-point lead for the Panthers. This one very much in their command. Nearly thrown away, and Everett just trying to get in balance right here on the offensive end. Been a tough night for them with the turnovers. Now, the Snohomish Panthers average 46.6 per game, so they're over that. That was a great move. Basket by Farrah Parrish. Panther lead at 22. Panthers average giving up 40.1. So they're ahead of what they normally score, and they've got the opponent well below what they normally give up. Underneath, look at that. Done to perfection. That's Soderstrom getting the basket off the pass from Sarah Rogers. Panthers got it back up to a 24-point lead. That's going to rim out of there. Here comes Snohomish out of backcourt. And now that is Rogers again. And they can just work some time off, too. They've got the big lead. Oh, I think we have a foul right there. Foul is going to go against Pence, her second. 8th team foul. It's a shooting foul. 4 substitutions for the Seagulls here as they give some other players a chance to get out there. And if you're Ken Roberts, you got to like the way this has gone, right according to the game plan. Now, the Panthers last year went 12-7 in overall play during the regular season, and 7-1 in the postseason, finished 4th in state. They got on a great run there.
You know, that's typical of a Ken Roberts team.
It is.
They come on strong late.
Yeah, they definitely are like that consistently, and you know they're going to be there. They have 3 players that play soccer, too. And so those seasons wrap up, then they switch over to basketball. So sometimes it takes a little while with the practices and transitioning. That's on Sarah Rogers, her first, 4th team foul. We got 2 shots coming up. For the Everett Seagulls, they average 45.6 and average giving up 41.8. That's a plus of 3.8. Connects on the foul shot. That's Yvonne Ramirez, who was one of the seniors on it earlier.
You know what I like is that the crowd is staying in it, even though that they know that it's slipping away quick.
Yes, they have stayed with it. They got the fans across the way by the cheerleaders there, the student section, up on their feet. Panthers with the big lead at 22 points. Here they come out of backcourt. This is Jada Anderson, a freshman, getting some good playing time right here in the 4th quarter. Off the rim, and the rebound by Kayla Lay. Seagulls down by 22, trying to get a little respect down the stretch here as Frank Tolentino has the basketball. Spotted up on the defense, good matchup. Seagulls, Pence. And now getting the ball was Kayla Lay.
Oh.
The clock did go off for the shot clock, but we got over here. Yeah, he's going to call the shot clock violation, but I think
there was a turnover there in the middle of it.
I thought so too. We're getting a Panther player, Lindsey McClellan, a freshman, getting set to check in. I thought it had gone back over the other way. There was a turnover, and so you
there
can't.
We go.
I heard the horn go off. It was like it had already been determined. So McClellan gets some action now, the freshman. Snohomish with 4 freshmen on the roster. For Everett, they have 3 seniors, 2 juniors, 7 sophomores, and 1 freshman. So they got a lot of youth on this team. Watch out for them. Underneath it goes. Anna Erickson gets it done. 1:54 to go in the 4th quarter. Panthers working it around. And there's a 3-pointer. Looking good in the neighborhood. Rogers connects on it. And really it's just determining what the final score is going to be. This is going to be a win for the Snohomish Panthers, and just depends on how the outcomes of games go as to how things are going to look as far as the playoff picture is concerned. So make sure to keep it checking out the WescoAthletics.com website as the Panthers have the 23-point lead. There they go inside. And they're content with just moving the ball around. Down in the middle, Jada Anderson from Avery Alba. And the Panthers now with their biggest lead of the game, 57-31, up by 26, less than a minute to go in the 4th and final quarter. And we'll have the Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. Wow. Well, Kinsley Gallatin had a great game with the assists, the defense, and 5 points. Her sister, Ella, with 17 points, and did a really good job out there. What do you think? I got to think it's between those two. Driving in, putting it off the glass is Frank Tolentino. All right, here we go. Panthers in the front court. One of the final possessions of the game for these 2 teams. And they're just going to play some passing game out there. Yeah, they don't even go for the shot yet. There's just, why rub it in? And they're good about not rubbing it in.
They are.
They're not the University of Connecticut. Missed shot. Well, it's hard for me to forget what they did to St. Francis a couple years ago. That was just ridiculous. And that's the end of the game. 57-33 is the final score.
Give me a number.
And, boy, I tell you, we can't do two. Can we do both of them? We can't. What if I pay for the T-shirt? All right. I want to go with Kinsley because her playmaking and defense in the early part of the game was so important. And her number is number 4. So we're going to go with Kinsley Gallatin. We'll take a break and then have our interview of the player of the game here on STSPN.com. Stay on board with us. We'll be back with more. Snohomish wins 57-33.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200+ national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Well, we welcome you back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mark Aucutt along with Kinsley Gallatin, the senior, who did a great job finding her sister, Ella, the sophomore. Wow, as Snohomish with a 57-33 victory. And outside of this game being tied at 2, you were in command all night, the Panthers were. You really looked good tonight. Really played well. Great job. So what stood out for us, and even though you didn't score until the second quarter, is how well your defense was, and how Snohomish's defense was. We're going to have you look at the camera.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, that's
everybody wants to see your face.
They want to see you right here. So how well you did with your defense individually, and then also the passing to find your sister for all those baskets. As she had a big first half, 10 points. And I think you got her for 4 of those 10 points on assists. So tell us about that backyard combination you had going on.
Yeah, well, we really focused on defense in Snohomish, so I really just focused on that tonight and got lots of tips and steals so I could help my teammates out and get them to score. So
that is so key. And what you said, tips. It's not just getting the ball, it's tipping the ball.
Yeah.
And you did a really good job with that.
Thank you.
We were at the game on Thursday night, and Snohomish defense was really good. I know it was tough because of some missed shots and stuff.
Yeah.
What did you work on between Thursday and today?
We really focused on one of our defenses. We do a triangle and 2.
Yeah.
Because we knew that Everett had 2 pretty good girls. So we do 2 chasers and then 3 in a zone. And so we really just worked hard on that because we're going to use that further along probably in districts and state. So we really worked on that this week, and that helped, obviously.
Sure did. And, you know, the thing is, too, is that we talk about with Snohomish, year in, year out. You start a little bit slow, and, of course, you have some – do you play soccer, too? Are you one of the
I used to, but not – yeah.
But there's soccer players on the team,
yeah,
too,
there's
where
a
they
lot
play
of
their
them.
fall sports. So you have to transition into where you then start playing basketball. And then it's like you all get in gear, and like last year, finished 4th in state.
It was awesome.
So, hey, congratulations.
Thank
you
you
get
so
a
much.
Player of the Game T-shirt from Adrenaline Fundraising. And why don't you hold that up? Todd will get a picture of you right there. And I think that's about the right size to fit you. And so, Todd, all set. Once again, our final score, Snohomish 57 and Everett 33. Check wescoathletics.com ASAP because we'll be getting all the results. One other final, it was Marysville-Pilchuck over Stanwood in boys basketball, a blowout, 76-31 over at Marysville. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thank you, Kinsley.
Yeah, thank you.
Great job, and we'll talk to you in the postseason.
Sounds good.
All right, that's Kinsley, and I'm Mark Aucutt saying winning is for tonight, sportsmanship is for a lifetime. For Todd Elvig, thanks, and take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening.
Everett.